Undead Unluck. This is Undead Unluck, Chapter 55, Use Your Rules. Last we left off, Unjustice Juice has gone off to meet Billy and try to strike up a deal with him, but he was like, no, I need the Ark, and I'm not going to give it up. So basically they're now fighting for the UMA known as Winter, to see who is going to take the head and complete the mission, because both of them really need Winter. So, yeah, Billy has the UMA known as Burn, and Juice has Spoil. So that's pretty cool. We find out how she recruited Spoil into the fight. She apparently just forced him to do it. She looked down at him and was like, "You will be lending
extreme violence."
Mm-hmm. He's like, Billy is going to be using Burn, so I'll need you to keep Burn in place. So yeah, she's basically like, I have no qualms about taking out a rule like you. So, because you're Spoil, and who needs you?
Right? That we could all live forever.
Yeah. And it's funny, we cut back to the present, and she tells him straight up, is like, you're at a disadvantage against Burn. We just need you to buy time for the operation. And
bitch, I'm what? You said what about my? Out of here.
And it's funny because it's like he does
a beam. Attitude immediately, yo.
Yeah, he does a beam at him at Burn, and it just goes straight through him, and Burn just punches him in the face. Just rocks his fucking life.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there.
Yeah. So Billy and Juice get into it. She fucking deflects these bullets that Billy shoots at her with his dual pistols.
With incredible precision.
Yeah,
mind you.
I like how how the panel is drawn in particular for whatever reason. I like that panel a lot. It just looks cool.
Cause she made a vertical and horizontal slash.
Yeah, she went.
It wasn't just simple deflection. She slashed them away, man.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty lit.
Yeah. So the battle continues.
He said that she deflected them, but whatever.
Yeah, she did deflect them.
You can see deflect, but really, she aggressively did it. All right.
Yeah, she does these slashes. It's a slash. She slashes them.
It's a slash.
Yeah.
Slash.
So she uses her Unjust to make Burn protect her, which is pretty cool. I still don't super understand how Unjustice works. I guess
it just makes you do the opposite of what you
wanted to do,
really want to do, and what you believe in, like down to the core.
Yeah,
you know
I guess if Burn's justice is to let Juice die in that moment, his Unjustice would be to protect Juice in that moment. So fucking I mean, not at all a thing. I love how creative.
It's a strong ability. It just makes you flip your whole intentions.
Yeah, I love how creative this story gets with its powers, but it could use a little bit of a Jujutsu Kaisen magic when it comes to explaining, like, in further detail how powers specifically work.
It's I don't know. Yeah, it's a little bit more the
yeah.
I can't even say Black Clover route because they try a little bit. They really do.
I guess.
Like the Dragon Ball Z route or something. I don't know, man. I don't want to compare it like that.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
I mean, it's just super. I don't want to say vague, but
that was the first word that came to my mind too, man. Damn.
Yeah, I still feel like vague is the wrong word for it.
It's just not a style. It's not. I mean, that's it. I've accepted that already.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I thought about Black Clover first, because I thought they could have been way more in depth or whatever. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more complex.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just not the flow.
Yeah,
this one is just a little bit less.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, it's still creative.
Okay. So while their battle continues, just the fucking sky opens up, and it turns out like. I don't know, like I guess God God just opens up and he's like, apparently God opens the sky and is like, and communicates to Spoil that I want to meet them at least once. So I don't know. I guess like God's like, come at me, bro. Basically.
Oh, I understand what's going on. No. This is actually you'll figure it out once I think about it. Look what he's doing. He's raising his hand in that direction, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where are they? In the middle of a blizzard and snowstorm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's the Uma burn.
Mm-hmm.
He's clearing through all of the snow and the ice and the clouds and making a clearing in the sky so the sun can pierce through. He's doing that as an abstraction of.
Oh.
It's actually really.
So it's Burn
really
being
beautiful.
like, I want to meet our maker. I guess.
Yeah, because it can't really talk, I guess, and Spoil already understands that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, I guess.
You know what Spoil looks like? The Yu-Gi-Oh card. The Skull one, man. Yugi used that nigga, man. Skull Fiend?
Man, I don't remember that intense Yu-Gi-Oh shit
God
from
damn it, man.
way back in the day.
To look that up. I'm gonna look that shit up right
That
now.
was a long time ago, dude.
Bro, oh man. I'm gonna hopefully if I find out the actual name it'll ring a bell. But anyways.
Yeah.
I'll come back to you with that in a moment.
Yeah. Apparently like Spoil doesn't really remember what God's like. He doesn't have any like childhood memories, which I guess imagine because he's literally a rule of the universe. But
yeah.
But he does remember that he got an order from God to say, use your rules to make humans suffer. That's it. And then he just points the spoil beam directly at Billy. And, Billy's like, you know what? Fuck this. Because it turns out Spoil's actions, I guess, he rots the ground and causes an avalanche to come down on everybody. And in that moment, he just fucking snipes Billy's hand from afar. With the spoil beam, and he starts to spoil like his entire body.
Spoil beam,
and that's
this guy. That's what Spoil looks like.
Oh yeah, summon skull.
Yeah,
I think I actually used to have that card.
He's a fiend. Hell yeah, man! He came with the Yuki starter.
Summon skull.
That was lit. Yeah, man. Only look 2,500 to 10.
Yeah.
Only one sacrifice, man. I remember that shit. That's crazy, man.
Jeez, I don't think I've ever won a game of Yu-Gi-Oh in my life.
Years.
But yeah, I mean that's kind of where the chapter ends. Is Billy is spoiling slowly, and Juice is like, "Why didn't you use my injustice? Why aren't you fighting like you mean it?" And that's where the chapter ends.
She's tight.
Yeah, she's like, do you want to die? Is that what this is? Are you sacrificing yourself for some bullshit? But yeah, what a fun chapter. Spoil is like the Buggy, the pirate of this series, where he's just like an early villain that's just kind of a goofball ally now. But yeah, overall fun chapter. It's kind of hard to tell where Billy's going with all this and why is because he seems so dead set on like winning, I guess, this battle. But now he's like kind of iffy about the situation. So yeah, excited to see what happens.
He's half stepping, yo. I don't know what's up with Billy.
He's half stepping. Yeah.